Hi guys. So last night I was I wouldn't say emotional, but I guess that is my emotional. Um, and I sent some messages out to people for prayer and went to bed at like 11. Woke up at I think 8 and then fell back to sleep till almost 11 or 10:30. So, like I said, this is what I do. I sleep. Um, and so I tried to call my mom this morning and I couldn't. And I tried to call my cousin this morning and I couldn't. And I just needed a sounding board. Um, and I thought of the one of the people that I do rely heavily. I don't know if I rely heavily on him, um, per se, but he always kind of tends to know the right thing to say, and yeah, and that's my godfather. I don't really classify him as my godfather. Like, I don't know if he really sees it as that. I mean, I do kind of say that he is, and I have said it. I didn't say it to him today, but I have said it in the past. Well, you're my godfather, so. Um, but it is my uncle, my mom's oldest brother. She's got one older brother and one younger brother. And the older brother is the one that came here for 10 in 2010 for my 30th, and spent some time with me. And we've been really, really close since. Um, we don't always talk, but when we do, we pick up right where we left off. I mostly do the talking, of course, let him in on what's going on in the family and just what's going on in life. I spoke to him for an hour and 10 minutes today, which his wife just thinks is insane. We have spent so many hours on the phone together. Yeah, I think his wife just thinks it's insane that we can talk so much to each other. Um, but anyways, I kind of told him about the dilemma I was having, and it's not even rocket science. Like, it's stupid. He was just like, you have to remember, like, if that's where the jobs are, then it might be best to go to where the jobs are, and then if you don't like it, you can always move later. And I was getting caught up in the whole, like, this is where the other girl that my ex wanted to have a relationship with lived, and her children, and like not wanting to have any chance of running into them, and just like not really wanting to be in a big city and stuff like that. um but yeah, kind of letting that stand in my way for this. And like, Brisbane has been the place that has been like thrown at me quite a few times. My flatmate moved there. My colleague and friend from work is about to move there. Um, now I won't hang out with them very much, but they'll be there. Um, uh, my good friend will be in Gold Coast now. I haven't really talked to her very much at all. She's kind of been a little bit standoffish, um, which is fine because it means I don't have to deal with the drama a little bit. But yeah, we will probably be together a little bit when we're there. Um, her son's not going to be with her for Christmas. He's chosen to come back to Auckland. So yeah, she will probably rely on me very heavily while her partner is not there. But anyways, and I guess if I'm closer to Brisbane, she'll be in Brisbane for the first 6 weeks anyway, so I'll be close to her. Um, but yeah, and the agency lady, like there's a third agency lady that's been talking to me, and today she just said, I know it's really scary, but I've lived in the south side of Brisbane my whole life. Gold Coast is like just there. Train station is just there. Like, she gets transported to work every day. She says it's fine. Um, yeah, a lot more doors would open up, and she's just like, I know it's stressful, but try not to worry because we've got you. So it's kind of nice because it's an agency that is kind of going above and beyond, and it wants to help in all areas. They really do listen to their clients, so I can't really say anything bad against them. Um, just obviously the GC doesn't have as much. for them as many childcare centers or whatever, because it is more of a holiday destination. Um, Anything I would try to buy would most likely come from Brisbane anyways. Like Brisbane is the place to be for like all the concerts and all the Olympics and stuff like that. And like one person in my home group said, you know, they didn't want to live in Auckland, and then they came here, they fell in love with Auckland, and they've never left. Do I think I'm going to fall in love with Brisbane? No, I do not. But yeah, if it gets my foot in the door to Australia and just makes my life that little bit more easier, I would be silly not to do it, especially when it keeps coming up. Because I'm getting very stressed. I have 29 days till I leave. 29 days without a prospect of job or anything. So I have thought about maybe I take the first 3 days that I get there, because I don't get there till late. Maybe I take the first 3 days and I just stay in Gold Coast. I find an airport close to, I find a hotel close to the airport. I stay there for a few days. And then I go into Brisbane and do my stuff. I don't know. I'm just playing with ideas at the moment. I don't know how much money I'm going to have. I did talk to my mom today about if I could work out how to take some money from her account. Obviously, I would pay back, but like borrow some money from her. She seemed to be, I didn't actually ask, I just said I was thinking about it. And then she did say that was fine. So if I had to do something like that, I will. Or I'll ask her if I can. She seems fine with that. Obviously, I pay her back. So yeah, it's nice that I do know that she doesn't have loads of money. I'm not talking about loads of money. She's got like $6,000 in her saving account. Like, it's not a load of money. But I wouldn't need a load of money. Like, I would need maybe a couple thousand or 3,000 or whatever. So I've thought about borrowing that from her. Especially there's a place that you could do, and it's $1,900, and they can help get you a rental. So whether or not I try to borrow that from my mom, which I could think about a little bit more and maybe look into. Yeah, anyways, I've got a bunch of people coming here very, very soon. So I just wanted to have a sit down and just let you know what I am thinking. But that is what I'm thinking. It is now going to be on for Brisbane. I've asked them to still keep Gold Coast open. I think there's one place that did want to have a conversation with me, so I'll have a conversation with them, and then we'll go to the south side of Brisbane and have conversations with them and go from there. So hopefully by the end of the week I'll be starting, which is just crazy because I'll be in Rotorua. But I have Thursday free. And with the time difference, we're jumping ahead. Oh, I don't even know. I don't think Queensland has a time difference. So I need to find out tomorrow what time, like 5:30 is for them there. I don't know if we're jumping ahead. We're now 2 hours, so we might be 3 hours. Yeah, we might be 3 hours. Time difference. So, yeah, it still means that when I finish work at 5:30, it's like 2 o'clock there, so it still works for them to have their day to be able to speak to me. So that's what's happening. I just wanted to let you know. So you are as up to date as possible as you go on this crazy journey with me, which I am trying not to stress out about, but it is happening. So I have not been able to do any physical activity because I've been on the go. And I've said the last 2 days that I was going to do it, and I haven't done it. So it is what it is. It is a stressful, crazy period of time for me, and I am literally just trying to stay afloat. So, anyways, I will talk to you later.